Hi friends, welcome to Namaste SAP. In today's video, I will tell you how to create a UI5 worklist application in Business Application Studio. In my previous video that I have created is how to create an account in SAP BTP platform basically. So until and unless you are creating an account in SAP Business Technology Platform, you would not be able to access SAP Business Application Studio, which is mandatory. So one more important thing that I would like to tell you that SAP BAS, which means SAP Business Application Studio, is meant for creating UI based application. Earlier, SAP has provided us SAP Web ID full stack, with the help of which we used to create those applications. Now, SAP has discarded and it would discontinue the use of SAP Web ID from 2028. So, SAP Business Application Studio is the only way for creating UI application. So, once we create an UI application using SAP BAS, we would be consuming it via Northwind services, and once the application is ready, we would uh, we would post that application in SAP, not in SAP, in Git, basically in GitHub. We would be push that application. So let us click on SAP Business Application Studio. Okay, let's cross this, click on OK. Okay, fine. Here we need to create a dev space actually. This is actually, we are using a trial account. This, you can see it is mentioned in the URL, it is a trial one. So SAP Business Application Studio provides creating only two dev space. Acha, what is a dev space basically? A dev space, these are the spaces in which our application resides. The application that we will be creating in Business Application Studio will be residing under this dev space. Okay, so in a trial platform, trial IDs, it provide only feasibility of creating only two dev space, not more than that. Okay, so we need to give a name for the dev space. Suppose we give it as a Fiori. We give the name as Fiori demo, suppose. Then we need to select the kind of application that we want to create. Let us select SAP Fiori only, and we would not be doing much over here, and we'll just click on create dev space. It would take some time, guys. Your dev space will get created. Okay, now the dev space gets created with the name Fury Demo, and it is up and running. So it is actually a virtual machine that has been created for the particular instance remotely. Maybe an Amazon Web Service where the virtual machine gets instantiated. Okay, and this dev space gets created. Now we will be creating on Fury Demo the particular dev space. It would prepare the respective environment, not physically on your local system, since it's a cloud based application. Everything, all the plugins for creating the respective application in Fury will get installed in that virtual machine only. Maybe it Linux, or it has been provided by AWS. So it's opening up my development environment for the particular dev space, and it does require good internet connectivity. Meanwhile, let me show you. We would not be doing much lines of coding. We would simply create a UI application, you can, by consuming a Northwind service. This is the Northwind service, guys. It's a free service. I will be giving you the link in the comment box. You can use this link for creating that application. So there are different entities are there. Okay, we will be consuming any one of the entity and exposing the data out of it from the Fury application worklist template. So Click on cross button. So get started with SAP Business Application Studio page gets open up. So in this, the first thing I'll be showing you lots of application. We would be creating lots of application together in my subsequent videos where I would tell you how to create an application, UI based application in Business Application Studio. Since we would no longer be practicing it on SAP Web ID because it is of no use, and there are a lot more feature which is provided in Business Application Studio which we must know in order to work with it, and it's amazing. So the very first thing we have to do is click on this Explorer. Now we'll have to go to a particular directory. So click on open folder. Again, I am telling you guys, the directory that is showing over here is not your local system, since it's a cloud based system. So the virtual machine in the virtual machine, the directory is there and we are choosing the directory only. It's a directory of the virtual machine that has been created for that particular dev instances that you have set up. So all the projects will reside under this particular folder, home, user and projects. Click on go. Whatever projects that we will be creating in this project folder only. Great. I think this is created. Still some things. Okay, fine. Now you know, we we will be simply click on create a new project from template. It's the same thing that we use in SAP Web ID. So it would provide me a list of template in which we would be selecting SAP Fury. Okay, it's SAP Fury. Create a UI5 based application using SAP Freestyle approach or SAP Fury templates. Now the template will get loaded. So we have couple of options: list report, custom page, analytical overview, form entry, work list. Okay, and since today is the first class, and we would be showing you a simple application using the work list page only, and you will be amazed to see that we would not be doing lots of coding. Lots of UI based coding is not at all required, and just within 1 minute we would be completing one Fury application. It would not take much time, guys. Simply suppose we have the OData service ready. So in our case, suppose the OData service is this Northwind service, which is freely available. You need to select a data source. So we need to select a system or connect to a data source. Let us connect to an OData service. Okay, it is asking for an OData service URL. As you can see, there are a couple of other options as well. Connect to a system. If you are selecting connect to a system, then you need to add this Northwind service in SAP BTP cockpit, and then only the particular system will get populated over here. So as of now, we would be going with connect to an OData service and providing with the URL. We would be passing on this URL only. Okay, I have created a document date as well. So let us pass the entire link, entire OData service link. Now click on next option once you have provided the URL. Now from here you need to select the entities, guys. So let us select one entity. What all things we can select? Product. Let us select product and we'll navigate to product set. Product, and product would have a navigation entity, I believe. Association has been there. So from product to supplier. Okay. Let the application be a responsive table. Will not be doing anything. Let it remain as it is. Click on the next option. So our main entity is product. We would be navigating it to supplier and the table type is responsive. From here we need to provide the project name, that is the module name over here. So it's product details. Okay, capital letter are not allowed. Give a application title, give a application namespace, com.demo. You can give it any name. Application namespace makes the project unique. Okay, just give some namespace as per your industry standard. My project folder is this. This is a project directory where my project will get reside. So it is asking for any deployment configuration. So as of now, we would not be deploying this application. So we'll select no, no, no. Okay, and at the end, we would be clicking on the finish button. Yes, that's it. So till now, guys, you must have seen that we have not done a single line of coding. Not a single line of coding we have done till yet. All we have done is we have selected the template, provided the respective information like data source, entity name, what is the navigation entity, and have click on the finish button. So now you can see the project has been generated and will be saved. So see the project got generated. This is my project name. Prod DTLS. We can expand it. Yes. Those who are coming from SAP Web ID, those who are very much familiar working with SAP Web ID, you may feel bit uncomfortness over here because there are a couple of add-on folders that you may see over here. That is a node modules. Okay, it's a node module is nothing but a couple of dependencies that the project needs, so you don't have to worry about this. It's absolutely fine, and rest are things are okay. Rest things, so this is a normal structure when we are working with a uh, work list application. This is just a normal structure. Now this is the annotation file. This is okay. Now we are interested in running this application. You might be asking, you have not single line of coding, then how come the application gets ready? So we will be directly clicking. It does take some time, guys. It's depend upon the internet speed. It does take some times. So the application page will get loaded quickly, or you may click on the project folder and open application info. Okay, guys. This is my Northwind service, as you can see, and it is connected to one of the Fury element template. And this is my application name, com demo product. So you can click over here and open the application info. Okay. Moreover, let me show you from here also. You can right click on the project folder. This is prod details, and you can open application info. There are a couple of ways from where you can open the application info which we have created. So let us preview the application. Click on preview application and we'll select start no FLP. So there are some terminal commands that would be written automatically. You don't have to write anything. So this is the command, guys. npm run start no FLP. Uh, there's a pop-up blocker. Make sure you allow the pop-up blocker. Okay. And once it is allowed, you just scroll down the terminal, follow the link, click OK, and the application will open up in a local host. Local host with respect to the virtual machine, but not over here. You have to select index.html, and the application will get rendered. Okay, great. The application get rendered, guys. So here you need to select some couple of fields. Click on OK. See, we have not done any lines of coding till yet, but our application gets ready. I know there are lots of things like we can add a filter bar over here. We can have some few more columns to be added over here. That is a separate thing, but this is a kind of Fury application that we have created, right? Let us see if it's create and delete is working or not. Okay, it would work, but we need to work on it. Fine. So you can also see if you click on any of the row, it is navigating to a second page. Though it's not showing us the details, but it is navigating. It is navigating to a second page. But this is an application which gets created by consuming the Northwind service. I hope this is clear, guys. Now, what I have promised you, like many of us are totally afraid while working with Git in Business Application Studio. So today we'll just fill out that fear. We'll working on Git. I'll show you how to work on Git when you are working on Business Application Studio in one of the Fury application. So this is one of the Fury application which we created now. Now we'll go to File and we'll click on Terminal. Okay, there's a terminal option over here. Click on New Terminal. Okay, we are in this directory, guys. Prod DTLS. This is the prod DTLS folder only. Now what we need to do, we need to click. There's a command called git init for initialization of a git repository hyphen b. It is the name of the branch. We give the branch name as main. Click enter. See, the moment we click enter, my all my folder, if you can notice, there is a u option over here. It's not an option, it's an indication. It means that all my files are untracked. These are the files which are present in my folder. Okay, but these files are untracked, means git is not aware of these files. So in order to make sure that git to track all those files and folder, there's a command called git add dot. If you make git add dot, it would convert those u untracked file to the staging area. It would convert to a boss. See, it is a, that means it is in staging area. Until and unless you are putting your files into the staging area, you would not be able to commit. We would be committing all those. What is a commit? First of all, I must say commit is a kind of snapshot, guys. So what all changes that you have done in your application, you are committing those changes in your local repository. It's a kind of snapshot. You can have 100 commits. 100 commits means 100 instances of the project folder you have created and you have put it in your local repository. So let us commit this. Git commit hyphen m, give a message, my first commit. See, it got committed, guys. So how would you check if it is committed or not? There's a call. There's a let us CLS. Let us clear the screen first. CLEAR. Now there's a command called git log. It would show the commit history. Git log is the command to show the history. So this is the commit number. This is my email ID, date, and my first commit. So all my changes are pushed to the local repository. There is a detailed video, guys, which I have created previously. You please go and check out that video right now to have a complete understanding how to play with Git. There I have not showed the coding and all because I have made sure that I will be creating one video which is I am creating now. In this video I am working with those coding lines of code and all. So दैट्स वाई. तो यहाँ पे मैंने कोडिंग वगैरह यूज़ किया है एंड विल शो यू गिट को कैसे यूज़ करते हैं इस यहाँ पे इन बिजनेस एप्लीकेशन स्टूडियो. बट गिट का जो बेसिक आइडियोलॉजी एक्सप्लेनेशन है मैंने वो प्रीवियस वीडियो में करके रखा है. यू प्लीज़ गो एंड चेक इट आउट. ठीक है. तो मैंने यहाँ पे तो लोकल रिपोजिटरी मैंने यहाँ पे पोस्ट कमिट कर दिया है. यहाँ से भी आप देख पाओगे. फाइन. एक अभी हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ये जो मैंने अब इसी चेंजेस को हम लोग रिमोट रिपोजिटरी में पुश करेंगे. वो कैसे करेंगे? यू मस्ट हैव रिमेंबर there is a command called git push hyphen u, that is upstream, origin, that is a remote repository, origin, main, this branch name is main. It would give me an error. Yes, because I have not set any remote repository till yet. तो एक global configuration करना पड़ता है यहाँ पे, that we have to do. So that is what is Let us do that configuration. Git config config git config. Thereafter, what's that command name? Let us search that command, guys. Git config global command username. We need to set the username, and yes, this is the command. This is the command that we need to pass on over here. Allow my first name. Suppose user dot name Monday Fury. User dot email Monday Fury @gmail.com. Now we'll try to push this application. Okay. Okay, guys, there is one option that we need to do. We need to log on to the remote repository. We need to log on to GitHub, basically GitHub, where we have created one account of us. Login Monday Fury gmail.com. There is a verification code that has come up. We need to put this verification code in GitHub, and it would do the respective verification. Here I would Fury app. I would be creating a repository known as Fury app. Let us make this as public. Create a new repository. Okay. Once a repository gets created, we have to add this link over here. Git remote add origin, because my local repository, this is a local repository, so we have to make the valuable information to this local repository, then only it would be able to connect with the remote repository. So this is the command git remote add origin. To git remote means remote repository, add means adding up the origin is the link of the remote repository. This is the link, http github monday fury app. This is the link, so we need to just copy and paste it. The moment you press enter, yes. Now you have to enter this git push hyphen u origin main. Now it would push your application to Git. Copy and open GitHub. It would do some verification. Continue. Enter the code display on your device. Any code, guys? Display on your device. I don't think there is any code displayed over here. So let us clear the screen first, and we'll try it once again. The command is git push hyphen u origin main. The moment we enter, the verification code comes in. We'll copy and we'll click on continue, paste the verification code and authorize. Now it is done. Now you will see everything will get posted. All our changes from the device is connected now. Okay, save this. Okay, done. So it seems that whatever changes that we have done in our local repository, it is pushed to the remote repository. So how to check that, guys? So we have already opened up a couple of sessions. Let us close this. Okay. Click on repository. There are two repository. Voila, you can see Fury app. The Fury app is the name of the application that we have created. This is a dev space, right? And our entire application got committed over here. See, my first commit, that is the message name, and you can check out the code as well. Entire application code is present over there with annotation, component, indexable HTML. You can see the code. You can see the code as well, guys. So our application is posted successfully. So it's so easy, guys. It's so easy. Now, I just wanted to extend a bit more. Just now, whatever thing that we have posted to Git, we would be now fetching all these changes from GitHub, and we'll post it to SAP. Not SAP, it is Visual Studio. We'll put it into the Visual Studio. Let us create a folder over here first. Add a folder to workspace and give a name of the folder. Suppose we'll be creating one folder, new test. Suppose we have created a test folder. नाउ जो भी हम लोगों ने पुश किया है रिमोट रिपोजिटरी में, वी वुड बी fetching all the changes from remote repository to this Visual Studio. So how well it is integrated and the power of Git, वो आपको पता चलेगा. Now what will be go to the terminal. Yes, we are in the terminal. Correct. Now in order to fetch this, what we need to do, we need to use a command called git fetch. Yeah, git pull basically. Let us try git pull. Okay, since there is no repository, so we need to first align it to the repository. First what we will do, will be initializing a git init main. So we'll have to initialize a git here, and thereby we need to pull it. In order to pull this, we need to provide git pull remote. We have to provide the remote branch name. Okay, this is the command git pull origin. What is that origin name? Or we can simply do git clone, guys. If we do git clone, the entire application will be present over here in my workspace. Yes. Now, guys, the entire application gets cloned, as you can see. Now if you wanted to run this application in VS Code, definitely VS Code, in VS Code as well you can run this application. So there are a couple of extensions that needs to be downloaded. For that I have created another video previously. Yes, around 1 year ago, which is around 4,000 views. You can look over to this video. Like, this is the video, guys. Visual Studio Code installation and creation of basic UI5 application. And today I have showed you creation of a basic UI5 application using the same thing, but different tool, that is BAS, Business Application Studio. So at the very much beginning, you can see there are a couple of extension that needs to be installed. Okay, fine. Let us skip this ad first. Yeah. Yes, all these are all the extension, SAP Fury tool, SAP Fury. These are the extension that needs to be installed. Once they are installed, you can run this project in VAS as well. Okay, that's all for today's video. Thank you for your time, and if you like the video, please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, friends.